It's important when you're building any structure to have a firm, solid foundation. Without a firm, solid foundation, your structure could collapse all around you. You could allow all kinds of vermin and insects in. It's important for our spiritual life to have a firm foundation too. Without a firm foundation, our life, our family life, our church life, our school life, whatever, could collapse around us. In the beginning, God. These words are as foundational as you can get. Everything else proceeds from the knowledge of God. The psalmist tells us, in the beginning of wisdom is the fear or deep respect of the Lord. Psalm 111:10. One must know who He is and His nature to acquire that deep respect. So it is here that we must begin our foundational study. It's easy to assume we all know about God. Doesn't everyone? But the answer is no. It's amazing how many people today have little or no knowledge of God the Most High, Creator of heaven and the earth. We must ask ourselves who God is and why He is better than any other God, or why He deserves our loyalty and love. I call to God the Most High who supplies my every need. Psalm 57:10. God the Most High. This means that there is no other God higher, better, or stronger in any way. There is no comparison between Him and other so-called gods. Supplies means gives, provides, or furnishes. Needs, something that is necessary to life. Food, clothing, shelter, but also money, friends, love, and health. What is a god? It's something or someone people worship and think very highly of. People can make a god out of anything. They can make a god out of money, sports, education, music, or a movie star. You will know you have created a god out of something or someone when it or they are the most important thing in your life. They are all you talk about or think about and what you spend your time and money on. A god can also be a living being who has supernatural powers or can do amazing things beyond the normal ability of humans. Because these creatures have powers humans don't, people are deceived into thinking they are gods. When you visit with people in other nations or those of other religions here in our country, you will discover many of them believe in literally millions of gods. What's amazing about these gods is they all seem to have some type of supernatural power to hurt or to supposedly help the people who believe in them. It is real power. Many can tell stories of the bad things which have happened because these gods being angry at them or someone they know. This brings a great deal of fear to the people. They spend much of their time and money making sacrifices and doing things to make their gods happy. They hope the gods will be good to them and answer their prayers. But we need to know there is only one true God. He is a God of love, the Most High God, Creator of heaven and earth. It is important to understand all gods are not equal to each other. Just because the gods other people believe in have supernatural powers does not mean they have as much power as the Most High God. Our God has no competition. It's the difference between night and day. The Bible tells us there are no other gods like the Most High. Actually, these other gods are nothing more than angels the Most High God created in the beginning of time. They chose to rebel and fight against their Creator. Their evil leader Satan at one time was the most beautiful angel God had ever created. But he allowed his heart to be filled with pride at his beauty. Isaiah 14:14 quotes Lucifer saying, "I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the Most High." He has been trying to be as powerful as God ever since, but it's impossible. He uses fear and deceit to get people to do what he wants. But the Most High God uses love, and love conquers all. Programmed in the heart of every human being is the desire to worship the true God. This God is very much alive and active in our world today. Psalm 53:1 says, "The fool has said in his heart, 'There is no God.'" But there is much we need to learn about him first, which will help us understand why he is the only one worth serving. When we study the Bible, we discover many wonderful things about the Most High God. From the very first verse of the Bible, we discover he is the creator of the universe and everything in it. God is so big he can hold the oceans in his hand and measure the heavens with his fingers. God has no beginning and no ending. That is, he wasn't born like we are. He just always existed, according to Isaiah 43:13. In the same way, God will never die. He can't get sick. He is eternal. He is holy and righteous God. There is nothing God cannot do and nothing he doesn't know. We can't keep secrets from him because he even knows the very secrets of our heart. He knew all about us before we were ever born. Every day of our lives were recorded in his book. We can't see him with our eyes because he is a spirit. As a spirit, he is not limited to time or space. He can be everywhere at once. We're told in the Bible the Most High God is a good God, and his mercies, or good things he does for us, endure forever. He is a God of endless love for his creations, especially us. It is this quality of being a loving creator which sets him apart from other gods more than anything else. The whole reason he created the universe was for people to enjoy it. He has been planning from the beginning of time to spend eternity with us, as many human beings as possible. He has a great plan for each one of us. He never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. We can always count on him to help us with any problems we have. He gives us hope that good things will happen in our lives, and he has a wonderful future planned for us. Our God loves us with an everlasting love, and there is nothing we can do to ever make him stop loving us. I want to show you something I made. I'm really proud of what I've done. Do you think this is good? But as good as this is, it is not better or greater than me, the one who made it. It can't do the things I do. It can't create anything else. It can't even think. I am the creator of this puppet. As the creator, this item will never be greater, more creative, or more powerful than me. The Most High God is the creator of everything, and all other gods were created by him. These beings, or demons, could never be greater than the one who created them. They aren't even real gods. But because they have supernatural powers human beings don't have, they have deceived people into believing they are. They like to show off their power to make people afraid of them. God doesn't have to show off. He sits in the heavens and laughs at them. These gods try to steal men's hearts away from the Most High. They rule them with fear, pride, and selfishness, which wraps people in bondage and their hearts in prisons. But the Most High is a God of hope, loving kindness, happiness, joy, humbleness, and is totally unselfish. It should be our goal to be like him. Someday there will be a great final battle between all the little false gods and the Most High. But the false gods are doomed. Their fate is sealed, and they know it. They are trying to ruin as many lives and take as many people to hell with them as they can. It is the greatest battle of the universe, and we're in the middle of it. Every time we choose to disobey God, we are taking sides with the devil against him. Every time we choose to obey God, we are taking sides with God over the devil. We are in a war from the day we're born between God and the forces of evil gods, but we are the winners. Hell, which is a place of punishment for the enemies of God, was never created for human beings. It was created for the devil and his angels. Heaven is our home, and when we love and serve the Most High God. Angels are in the throne room with God constantly. He's preparing a place for us to live with Him right now. He wants to bless us and be our best friend. No other gods of any other religion want to bless us or be a friend of any kind to us. Heaven is God's throne, and the earth is His footstool. He built the whole universe around His love for people. As we read the book He wrote just for us, the Bible, His love for us is revealed in every single page. You can always talk to God anytime and any place. He's always listening and looking for those who will worship Him. He is a God who has never sinned. One of the most wonderful and amazing things about the Most High God is He deeply loves people. In fact, the Bible tells us the entire reason He made them in the first place was to be His best friends. Best friends are very special. You don't want just anybody to be your best friend. Best friends are one of a kind. Who would have ever thought the God of the whole universe would care for little tiny mankind? What can we possibly give to the God who created the world and everything in it? What can we offer this God who has everything, knows everything, and is so powerful? King David wrote, "What are human beings that you think of them?" Psalms 8:4. Yet not only does He love us and wants to be best friends with us, but He has gone a step further. He has done something no other so-called God can do. He has chosen to never leave us nor forsake us, and has chosen to live on the inside of us if we allow Him to. Imagine that! The King of the universe loves you so much, He wants to move right into your heart and be with you forever. This alone is a miracle. It's a glorious mystery how the God who fills the universe and holds the oceans in the palm of His hand can fit inside our hearts. But He can do it, and will do so to any man, woman, boy, or girl who asks Him to. No other God promises to do this. No other God has the ability to do this. It's not even a concept available in other religions. Only the God who made us, loves us, and cares about us has chosen to be so closely involved in every minute of our lives to lead, guide, help, and bless us. What do we do with best friends? We play with them, talk with them, go places together, tell them our secrets, cry on their shoulder when we're sad, and laugh together when we're happy. When we have a best friend, we want to do everything together. In the same way, when we become best friends with God, we take Him with us when we play, we talk to Him, tell Him our secrets, cry on His shoulder when we're sad, and laugh together when we're happy. Though we cannot see Him with our eyes or hear Him with our ears, He's with us all the time. The more you talk to Him, the closer you become. Prayer is the word we use to describe talking to God. We can pray anytime and anywhere. Then He talks back to us in our hearts and through His Word, the Bible. Like with our natural friends, we have to spend lots of time with God to develop a good friendship.